Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to explain how to get permanent residence in Finland under the latest rule effective from 8th of January 2026. We will cover all permanent residency pathways, work income, education and language requirements, spouse and family-based residence rules, how to recognize a foreign degree, and how much income you need for a family. Let's get started. So, what is a permanent residence permit? A permanent residence permit is also called a P permit, allows non-EU citizen to live and work in Finland permanently. To apply, you must hold a continuous residence permit known as a permit. Temporary B permit do not count towards the permanent residency. So, what changes in 2026? From 8th of January 2026, Finland introduced stricter rules. The standard residence requirement increased to 6 years. Greater emphasis on language skills, work study, and self-sufficiency. But several fast-track options still allow permanent residency after 4 years, but in certain conditions. Applications submitted before this date, January 2026, does not follow the new rules. It will be evaluated against the old rules. So, what are the general conditions when you want to apply, which will apply to everyone no matter which pathway you choose? Hold a continuous A residence permit, have an uninterrupted legal residence, still meet your permit conditions, have no serious criminal records, be financially self-sufficient, provide language proof where it required. So there are some fast track pathways, including that you need to follow these certain criteria which are general for everyone. So now Finland now offers 5 main pathways to permanent residence. You only need to qualify under one of these, but you must meet all of that specific path requirements. Let's go through them one by one. Path 1, Standard 6-year residence path. This is the default route. This is the main and most common pathway after the 2026 changes. You can apply for permanent residence if you lived in Finland continuously for at least 6 years. All those years were spent on a continuous A residence permit. Please remember that. You have worked in Finland for at least 2 of those years. You have a basic integration shown through Finnish or Swedish language around B1 level. This path is designed for people who have built a long-term life in Finland, been part of the workforce, shown effort to integrate into Finnish society. If you don't qualify for any fast track options, this is the main path for everyone. So this path is actually not easy, as you need to show through certain Finnish and Swedish language skill on beyond level, which is very tough. And also, you need to work in Finland for at least 2 years. Currently, the job is very less, and it is almost impossible to get a jobs over here. So be careful. Then I'll come to part 2, which is a high income track, and it's a fast track. So it's named as a 40,000 rule. So the pathway rewards financial independence. You may apply only 4 years if your gross annual income is at least 40,000 euro. The income is proven through your latest Finnish tax decision. No language or work duration requirement applies. This path aimed at high paid professional specialist manager, and senior experts, people who clearly support themselves without state assistance. And also, it will uh, need to provide some certain Finnish language uh, skills, sufficient Finnish language skills. Now I will come to the third path, which is degree completed in Finland. This is the education fast track path. You may qualify faster if you completed bachelor degree at a Finnish university. Remember that university. A master's or a doctoral degree in Finland. You held a valid residence permit during your studies. You demonstrate a basic developing Finnish or Swedish skills such as A2 level language, or completed Finnish or Swedish language courses as a part of your degree, and it should be around 15 credits. Important details: bachelor degree from University of Applied Science do not qualify for this shortcut. In those cases, normal residence times will still applies. And also, for this rule, you don't need to stay in Finland for 4 years. You can apply after you getting all the requirements. This is the easiest rule everyone is saying, but think that you need to be financially independent to accept it in this path. So this is not easy, as currently Finland is in a very tough situation about the jobs, and majority of the people are unemployed who came after 2022. So be careful for that. And the financial requirement is also strict. You cannot show anything regarding your Kela benefit or other benefit as a source of your financial independency. So be careful for that. Then I'll come to pathway 4, degree completed outside Finland plus work experience. This path is highly educated professional who studied abroad. You may apply after 4 years if you completed a master's or a doctoral degree outside Finland. Your degree is recognized or accepted in Finland. You have at least 2 years of work experience in Finland. Your residence has been continuous and lawful. This path balances education gained abroad, practice contribution to the Finnish labor market. If your profession is regulated, your degree may be officially recognized by EDUFI before it can be used. Then there is the last path, which is excellent language skills plus a strong work history. This is the integration focus fast track. You may apply after 4 years if you have excellent Finnish or Swedish skills around C1 level. You have at least 3 years of work experience in Finland. You clearly demonstrate strong integration into the Finnish society. This path is designed for people who actively use Finnish or Swedish at work, are deeply integrated into the daily life in Finland, may not meet the high income threshold but show strong commitments. So, these are all the pathways. Though when you listen from someone or when you visit Megri website, it's look easy, but it's not that kind of easy, because jobs are very limited in Finland at the moment. So be careful, don't fall for the agencies. They will set a trap that is very now to go Finland, do your masters, get finish around 15 credits in your master's level, and then you can apply. No, it's not that easy. You need to be financially independent and cannot depend on Kela or unemployment benefit. So be careful for that. So now I'll come to the point that how to recognize a degree completed outside Finland. If you studied outside Finland, your degree is not automatically recognized. To officially recognize your qualification, apply for a decision on a recognition of qualification. This is done through Finnish Agency for Education, also known as EDUFI. You submit your diploma, transcript, and other official translations. Recognition is especially important for regulated professions such as healthcare, teaching, or engineering. A recognized foreign degree can strengthen your work permit application, help you to qualify for education-based permanent residency pathways. Then I will come to about spouse and family-based residence rules. Residence permit based on a spouse, you can apply based on a family ties if you are married in a registered partnership, a cohabiting partner who lived together at least 2 years, or a parent of a shared child. Now, age requirement. In most cases, both spouse must be at least 21 years old. This rule do not apply if you share a child. Now, income requirement. For example, for a family of three, based on the permit, Migri checks secure means of support. For family of three, is typically two adults and one child. Required after tax household income is roughly around 2,430 per month. So please be aware that after tax household income should be 2,430 per month. Including the fast track pathways requirement, you need to fulfill this requirement, which is not easy at all. The exact amount depends on the city, rent, and living cost. Combined income from both spouses can be counted. Salary, self-employment income, in some cases, certain benefits may be included, but in it's questionable. If your spouse is a Finnish citizen, then income requirements are often more flexible. So how spouse permit affect permanent resident? A spouse permit is usually a continuous A permit. Time spent on its count towards permanent residence. Marriage alone does not grant permanent residence. If the relationship ends, you may need to change the permit type, but time already lived in Finland may still count. Children. Children under 18 may receive permanent residency immediately if a parent already has a permanent residence or EU long-term residency or a Finnish citizenship. Now I'll come to the point what documents are needed. So for the application you need passport, residency permit history, employment contract and pay slips, tax decision, language certificate, degree recognition decision if applicable, marriage or birth certificate for family cases. Important warning for this application. Long absences can reset residence time. Serious crimes can block permanent residency. Long reliance on social benefits may affect eligibility. Please be aware in that long reliance on social benefits may affect eligibility. Always apply before your current permit expires. So there was a caption in the Oli area that Finland permanent residency rules are stricter, but there are multiple legal paths. So before there was only one or two paths, but now there are different paths, but it's more stricter now. So long-term residence, high income, education in or outside Finland, strong language skill, and family-based residence that build eligibility over time. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and also share to your friends so it will help them to verify the rules. I am also attaching the link in my description about the different pathway and condition rules of the Migri website.